Hey guys, welcome to the Beautiful Disaster. We are a healing channel here to learn to quiet our minds, listen to our hearts, and connect with our souls. Today is July 4th. It is Independence Day in America. And I apologize for not putting out daily messages this week. We had a death in the family that I have been dealing with, and I think that's part of the message today too. There's so much. It's so many themes running through my mind. Forgiveness, processing grief, processing pain, unconditional love. The lady that we laid to rest was the absolute picture perfect example of forgiveness and unconditional love. She had so much patience and so much love in her heart for just everybody. Um, she fed so many people, and it didn't matter how many times somebody did her wrong. If they needed something and she could help, she was going to. And I think we could all benefit from following her example. And so this is just going to be a general message for everybody. And I think we're going to go with the theme of forgiveness and emotional freedom today. So we're going to ask Spirit, and I apologize, I still got the sniffles. But yeah. So yeah, that's the theme we're going to go with is forgiveness and emotional freedom. So we're going to go goal, obstacle, solution. So the goal we already know is freedom, emotional freedom, and forgiveness. So thank you, Spirit. Tell us what we really. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. I think that's the Page of Swords. The Page of Pentacles. And the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What do we need to know? What is our obstacle for finding forgiveness and emotional freedom? The devil. Imagine that. He is an obstacle, isn't he? And what advice can you give us for the solution? The Ten of Swords. Let's lay down some of those burdens. Pull those swords out of your back. Get up. Move on. So we're going to see what the book has to say. Thank you, Spirit. We're also going to get some energy messages from the Zodiac, the Barbieri Zodiac Oracle, and Look, I put the box out today so y'all can see, because I can't say that word. I'm so country. Barbieri. It'd be nice if he'd just call me and tell me how to say his name. And then we're going to do some final support messages from The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. So anyway, happy tarot for the 7 of Pentacles. And this is forgiveness and emotional freedom. It can take time and patience to gather everything you need, but you're getting there. Take pride as your hard work comes to fruition. You can find happiness through patience and diligence. Okay, so forgiveness takes patience and practice, right? It's hard to overcome negative feelings sometimes, but you have to. So just keep working on it. You'll get there. All right, and then the next guy was the Page of Swords. A person who enjoys debate and competition. This person may be a brilliant student and will always offer bright new ideas. You can find happiness by encouraging inventiveness. Okay, so that's part of it is, you know, embrace the fact that other people have different ideas, you know, help encourage other people's creativity, see things from someone else's point of view. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. A person who is learning how to manage money. This person is a willing student in the art of prosperity and can offer fresh insights. You can find happiness through a new approach to wealth. Okay, so, you know, like, that's part of the forgiveness and the emotional freedom too, right? Emotional freedom is when you're not worried about your finances, and so take a step back, budget, maybe talk to this person, this Page of Swords, that can help you, you know, look at your finances in a different way. And once again, you'll get there. Don't give up. Alright, and then so very last, we have the Ace of Cups. The universe wants to pour love and happiness over you. All you need to do is be ready to receive it. Drink from the cup of bliss. You can find happiness by opening your heart. See, look, that cup is just overflowing with all kinds of goodies. And where are you? You gotta be down there in your little boat, ready to catch it, right? So, that's part of the forgiveness and the emotional freedom, is opening up your heart, being willing to receive love and kindness and grace. Be willing to receive, you know, forgiveness from other people. Whether you think you wronged them or not, it's not about your perception of things. So if someone calls you and says that they forgive you for something that you didn't even know you did wrong, or whatever, then just be willing to receive that forgiveness and accept it, and, you know, apologize. Just open your heart. Just open your heart. Love is the only thing that's real. Alright, so the obstacle was the devil. Let's see what the little book has to say. When you recognize what oppresses you, it can be conquered. Harmful addictions of any kind need to be acknowledged before they can be overcome. You can find happiness by breaking the chains that bind you. Right, so I always say, you know, like, they think that they're, like, stuck, but really, if they work together and both just stood up and, like, bowed out their chest and pulled real hard, then they could break free of those chains. And, you know, evil is an illusion of the mind. It lives in the dark shadows of your mind. And, we can be addicted to thought patterns, addictions. Everybody always thinks drugs and alcohol when they think of addictions, but really and truly, and I guess food was like the number one big thing for a while, but we can be addicted to thoughts. We can be addicted to people. We can be addicted to patterns. And so if you keep working on it, look at things in a different way, get control of your finances, open up your heart, you can overcome these addictions and break free. And you have to do that to get to where you're going. All right, and then we have the Ten of Swords. When it seems like the worst has happened, take heart in knowing this is as bad as it gets. From now on, it will get better and better until the bad time is just a dim memory. You can find happiness by recognizing finality. All right, so that's the, like an ending of a cycle. Like, this is rock bottom. You have absolutely nowhere to go but up. But if you look, those swords aren't real deep in his bag. Like, they're superficial, and some of them aren't even actually in him. He just thinks they are. And so if he would get his tail up, those swords would just fall off. And he can turn around and walk towards the brightness. And the Ten of Swords, too, know that it can trust, open your heart, take a new view, look at things differently, and that will help you overcome these addictions to thought patterns or whatever, and you'll be able to recognize all the goodness that's coming towards you. Okay. So, thank you, Spirit. What kind of energy do we need to put into the goal? Come on, that's too many. We're not going to take all of those. What kind of energy do we need to put into the goal of forgiveness and emotional freedom? All right. Water. That's emotions flowing, being willing to change. All right. There she is. I really love these cards. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What kind of energy do we need for our obstacle, to overcome the obstacle of the devil? What kind of energy to overcome? What do we need to overcome the devil? Break free of addictions. We need to break free of addictions. Come on. Thank you. Sagittarius. And the energy for the solution. Energy for the solution. Taurus, that's grounded earth energy, right? Sagittarius is fire. All right, thank you, Spirit. Let's see what our little book has to say. Water. Flowing, cleansing, and healing. The energy of water refreshes and moves gently. Spiritual renewal, forgiveness, the need to connect, to understand and be understood. That's your page, right? Your page of swords. Looking at things differently. Intimacy and creative expression ride the current of water. It can wash away the detritus of life, making everything feel fresh and new. Bring the quality of water to a situation by opening your heart Ace of Cups. Speaking the truth with kindness and compassion, encouraging connections, expressing forgiveness, and healing wherever and whatever you can. And so that's, spreading the message too, being that page to other people as well after or why, even during your own healing process. All right, so Sagittarius for the obstacle, overcoming the devil. Fire, mutable, means it's changeable. Key phrases, I perceive. Fire, strong drive, strives to stand out from the crowd as it rests in the mutable, go with the flow quality. The key phrase, I perceive, means there is motivation to look around to discover your own individuality while finding your place in the world. In this situation, ask how can I best be true to myself? Be honest with yourself and with the rest of the world. When you speak your truth and shine in positivity, the devil has nowhere to live. Sagittarian energy is said to be a mile long and an inch deep, as well as self-involved. Slow down so that you can perceive the depth as well as the breadth of the situation. Avoid careless unkindness. Right. Okay, so slow down, take a look around, find your strengths and your light, and believe in yourself, and shine your light so bright that the devil has to go back to where he came from, because he can't live in your presence. So we got Taurus for overcoming our obstacle. The Ten of Swords is Earth, fixed. Key phrases, I have. The stable energy of Earth combines with the fixed, determined quality and advises practical planning. Gather the facts, understand the data, figure out the next best step. The key phrase, I have, means that the motivation is centered on resources and to best deploy them. In this situation, ask, what do I have and how can I best invest it? Make a plan and commit yourself to seeing it through. And that goes back to your Page of Pentacles too, right? What do I have and how can I best invest it? That's, making a budget, figuring out a plan. What money do you have? How can you invest your money? How can you spend it wisely? Gathering the facts, realizing that all those swords ain't really what you think they are, and they're not holding you down, and you're not dead. And you get up and you see how can you use your swords and gather all those goodies that are, around you, to use them to get up over that hill and across that desert or ocean or whatever. Determination is a great quality, but if taken to an extreme, it can lead to disaster. While you're being advised here to make and commit to a plan, be flexible enough to modify it if need be. Avoid stubbornness. So, right, make your plan, but look at it from somebody else's perspective too if you need to. Don't give up. That's grounded determinedness, right? Motivation. Don't give up. You're almost there. Keep going. That's overcoming your addictions, right? That's how to get past the devil. Because the devil makes you think all those swords had killed you. They really didn't. Alright, thank you, Spirit. Let's get some messages from the universe. Has your back. These are going to be some encouraging support messages for finding forgiveness and emotional freedom. Thank you. We'll do one more. Forgiveness and emotional freedom. Okay, we'll do two more. Just three more. They flew across the room. All right. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. That's right. Prayer is meditation. When you stop and you pray and you talk to God, that's meditation, because you're really just talking to yourself, because God's in all of us. We're all pieces of the God particle. And when you surrender to love, guess who can't come out and play no more? So, anytime you feel stressed or overwhelmed, just take a minute, breathe, pray. It only takes us a minute. I mean, really, less time than you think. Breathe in the positive, breathe out the negative. Breathe in the positive, breathe out the negative. Ask God to show you how to perceive the situation through love. Says, thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions. That's your two little pages, right? So that I can see what is of the highest good. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. So once you expand those perceptions, you figure out how to break free, right? This is a pretty card. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Bam. Get up. Believe in yourself. Believe in your power. Believe in your higher power. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. So don't pray, for a particular, when you stop and, when you find yourself in this moment where you got to just breathe and pray and ask for, to see things through love, just do it that way. Not a particular outcome. Like, don't say, like, I pray that, I'm having a hard time with that one. I just lost all train of thought. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. Right. Show me how to perceive the situation through love so that it benefits everyone and not just me. Right? No particular outcome. Just let the situation end in the best way possible for everyone. Right? And oneness is my true nature. So that's knowing that you are one with God, Source, Universe, Divine. You are one with the people around you. Because we're all connected through energy. And the more positive that energy is, the better for everyone. And once we realize that we're all the God particle, pieces of source, then we know that the possibilities for forgiveness and love and abundance and prosperity, those possibilities are endless once you recognize that you are truly one with the universe and God. It's all about love. All about love. Open your heart. Quiet your mind. Pray to be shown the highest good of all, the path that helps you help others. All right, sending y'all lots of love and light. I hope you have a good day.